This man is watching your life from a distance. He's terrified you'll find out the truth he buried years ago. Archangel Michael says, a chilling presence lingers near you, though unseen. A man who once walked confidently is now haunted, not by your actions, but by the truth he buried deep in silence. His eyes are on you, yet he prays daily that you never look back far enough to see what he covered with lies. He never expected you to rise, not this way. He thought time would bury your light, and no one would ever remember what happened that year. But your awakening, your growth, and your power are like sirens in the night calling his hidden guilt out of the darkness. This man, long convinced he escaped the consequences, now trembles in silence. He never thought his name would be whispered again in connection with you. He sees you shine, and it reminds him of everything he hoped would stay buried forever. There's a whisper in the spirit realm, echoing louder each night you sleep. Angels are revealing names, revealing old betrayals, and cracking open files meant to stay shut. You are being chosen now to receive not just clarity, but justice, and the one watching you knows it. Type Amen to get blessing 333. He watches from a digital distance, revisiting photos, browsing old messages, and replaying voice notes from the past. His heart is not resting, because something sacred was taken, and heaven has decided you will get it back. This man didn't just betray trust, he rearranged the story so you question your own worth. He convinced others to distance themselves from you. With a smiling face and calculated silence, he allowed the false version of you to spread like wildfire. Yet inside him, there was always a voice reminding him, one day, this lie will return to you. Now that day has arrived. Energies are shifting, names are being revealed, and your spirit has grown too powerful to ignore. You're about to walk into spaces that force even your enemies to stand and take notice. Archangel Michael says the truth will rise in layers. It won't be a single bombshell, it will be a storm of evidence, whispers, messages, and confessions. Every thread connected to the past will now unravel, and your name will no longer be stained. Type Amen to get blessing 909. There's a man who told someone recently, I'm scared she's going to find out. That sentence alone is echoing in the spiritual world, rattling the bones of lies built over years. He never understood that your memory was never weak, it was patient. He wronged you in a way that made you question yourself. He turned others away while secretly watching to see if you'd ever find out. But what he didn't prepare for was your divine backing and spiritual rebirth. He created an illusion around you, one meant to cage your voice. But now that you free, your energy is setting fires to every lie that once held you back. Your light is exposing him, and that's what's keeping him awake at night. His fear isn't just about being caught. It's the realization that heaven has chosen to restore what he tried to erase. The very thing he thought he stole, your legacy, your power, your voice, is returning to you multiplied. Type Amen to get blessing 454. Someone close to him recently noticed his anxiety. They asked him why he's distant, why he's always on edge. He brushed it off, but deep inside, he's hearing the footsteps of divine justice. You are closer than ever to uncovering the key. The moment you see one specific name, everything will begin to click. The fog will clear, and every flash of confusion will dissolve into pure understanding. There are documents, letters, screenshots, recordings, that were once hidden in secret folders. Archangel Michael says angels are causing those things to resurface. Your enemies will be forced to watch you receive what was denied to you. The man who betrayed you kept a version of you in his mind. But that version doesn't exist anymore. You've outgrown every label they placed on you, and now you, stepping into the power that frightens them. Type Amen to get blessing 888. There are people he lied to in your name, those who no longer speak to you because of what he told them. But truth is traveling faster than before, and those people are beginning to ask questions. One by one, they will return, each with a confession of what they were made to believe. He's been trying to stop it behind the scenes. Small moves, hidden messages, deleting conversations. But it's too late. The spiritual realm has taken over, and heaven has already announced your vindication. Archangel Michael says justice doesn't knock, it enters with command. You're about to see someone panic, not because you did anything wrong, but because you did everything right. You stayed true, and that threatens their entire story. A major exposure is about to happen. You won't even need to force it. It will be brought to your doorstep. The same man who turned his back on you will be exposed publicly, and no one will be able to stop it. Type Amen to get blessing 177. He once laughed thinking you'd never find out. He spoke lightly, even arrogantly, because the web of lies was tight. But he never considered that divine timing could split that web wide open. The angels are surrounding your path now. Every place you step, you are reclaiming territory stolen by betrayal. Your energy is a force of return, and it is waking up those who once slept on your worth. People around him are starting to sense the unrest. He's becoming withdrawn, paranoid, and restless. Even in his most private moments, the guilt is manifesting in physical ways. He cannot hide from what's coming, because what's coming is not a punishment, it's a divine balancing. The truth is no longer optional, it's ordained. Type Amen to get blessing 1122. You'll receive something soon, a message, a call, a confirmation. It will connect dots that seemed random for years. It'll carry the scent of vindication and will feel like finally breathing after drowning in confusion. This man may try to contact you subtly, but it won't be to apologize. It'll be to test the waters, to see if you know. Respond not with emotion, but with wisdom and power. Archangel Michael says your strength terrifies him. Not your anger, not your tears, but your calm knowing. You are becoming the very prophecy they feared. You were never the problem. You were simply the mirror that exposed their own darkness. That's why they tried to silence you, and that's why heaven is amplifying your voice now. Type Amen to get blessing 525. Prepare for a moment of unexpected confrontation. A truth will be revealed in front of others, and your name will be mentioned. Don't shy away. This is your moment to walk fully into your divine justice. He'll try to spin the story once again. But this time, no one will believe him. The evidence is too loud, and your light too undeniable. The time you spent confused wasn't wasted. It was preparation. Every tear, every silent night, every unanswered question, it all led to this moment of revelation. He's afraid you'll remember. He's afraid you'll talk. But more than that, He's afraid others will believe you, because now they will. Type Amen to get blessing 313. Your angels have set a divine courtroom in motion. Judgments are being passed not in anger, but in truth. And truth cannot be revoked once it has spoken. You may start to receive odd signs, seeing his name randomly, old photos appearing, mutual contacts reaching out. These are not coincidences. These are divine breadcrumbs guiding you to the full truth. The people he used against you are slowly turning. They're remembering inconsistencies. They're beginning to whisper, and soon, the whispers will become testimonies. Archangel Michael says you've earned this season of reversal. You've held your silence with grace, and now heaven will speak for you. This isn't just justice, this is restoration. Type Amen to get blessing 611. He thought by distancing himself, he'd escape responsibility. But distance only makes the judgment clearer. He's no longer hiding, you're just now seeing through the disguise. The truth you seek is not far. One click, one conversation, one divine moment will unveil the rest. And when it does, even your past wounds will start healing instantly. There's a sacred shift happening. Your name is being lifted in rooms you didn't know existed, and his name is being exposed in stories he tried to hide. You are not alone in this battle. The entire spirit realm is invested in your vindication. You were chosen to be the example of what it looks like when truth wins. Type Amen to get blessing 434. He'll hear your name more often now, in conversations, online mentions, and through people who used to ignore you. Each time your name is spoken, it will pierce his comfort like a blade of reality. He will know the time has come, and no amount of retreating can delay the inevitable. He will try to control the narrative, maybe even attempt to play the victim. But heaven's light burns through performance and illusion. Only truth can stand in the presence of divine authority, and your truth is about to roar. The power you carry now is not just spiritual, it's prophetic. You have become the living answer to prayers, the walking justice that angels promised would arrive. You are no longer the seeker, you are the storm, and he knows it. His silence lately isn't just guilt, it's strategy. He's hoping if he stays quiet long enough, the storm will pass. But Archangel Michael says this storm is divinely assigned, it will not pass until it purifies. Type Amen to get blessing 727. People around you will begin to bring you fragments of the full truth. Screenshots, words said behind closed doors, and confirmations you always felt but couldn't prove. It will all align in such perfect divine timing that it will silence any doubts. This man is facing a spiritual mirror now. Every word he used to deceive is echoing back to him with amplified weight. His spirit is restless, his heart tight, because the harvest of his actions has come due. You were not forgotten, nor were you discarded. Heaven simply let the silence stretch long enough for your enemies to reveal their own intentions. Now that all has been exposed, the crown is returning to the rightful one, you. There was a time when your tears felt like weakness, but they were sacred signals, each one releasing power into the heavens. That power has now matured, and its results are arriving in waves. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. Expect a message from someone connected to him. At first, It may sound like casual small talk, but listen closely. The Spirit will guide you to the hidden intent behind the words. This person will try to soften the edges of what he did. They might try to say it wasn't that serious or that he didn't mean harm. But your spirit knows, truth is not diluted with time. Archangel Michael says your discernment is sharper now than ever. What once confused you will now appear clear. You will walk into rooms with a quiet knowing, and their shame will tremble at your presence. He used to smirk at the sound of your name. He doesn't anymore. Now, he avoids hearing it at all because it reminds him of what's returning, and what he must face. Type Amen to get blessing 999. He remembers things you forgot long ago. The words he spoke, the moments he manipulated, the plans he made in secret. All of it lives in his mind like a heavy shadow. He wanted to rewrite the story so he could be the hero. But destiny doesn't need his version, it will rise as it was written. And in your story, he is not the hero, he is the warning. He once saw you as soft, but softness is not weakness, it's divine depth. You feel deeply, love fully, and rise repeatedly. That is what makes you dangerous to every lie ever spoken against you. Archangel Michael says your redemption will not be hidden. It will be loud, visible, undeniable. The man who once disrespected you will have to honor your name in front of those he deceived. Type Amen to get blessing 202. There's a specific date in the past that holds the key. Around that day, a decision was made, a message was sent, or a meeting took place. Heaven is about to spotlight that date and expose everything surrounding it. What he buried is about to be unearthed, not by you, but by the Spirit of divine timing. The ground he thought was firm will tremble beneath him, and you will stand on solid truth. Someone will attempt to apologize on his behalf. Don't be fooled. Healing does not begin with surface words, it begins with accountability, and that is something he still fears. Still, you won't need revenge. Archangel Michael says your rise will be more powerful than any apology. Your success will speak louder than his secrets. Type Amen to get blessing 828. You are stepping into a moment when the past, present, and future will align for your breakthrough. All the questions you carried silently will be answered aloud. No more confusion, no more chasing clarity, it's coming to you. He once hoped no one would remember what he did, but heaven remembers. And now, it is setting the record straight for you, in divine order. The people who once believed him over you will begin to reverse their steps. They will see what you endured, and they will regret not standing by your side when it mattered most. Archangel Michael says, the man watching you is not just afraid of being caught, he's afraid of you standing fully in your truth. Because your truth reveals his character, and it's something he cannot rewrite. Type Amen to get blessing 676. A sacred reversal is taking place. The very thing that was used to break you will become the stage of your blessing. Every betrayal will fund your next level. Your intuition is increasing. Don't ignore the feelings, the dreams, the numbers, the divine signs. They are leading you to your full restoration. This man is still trying to control the story, but heaven is editing every page, removing the lies, and highlighting the truth. Soon, the only story left will be the one where you rise. He used to feel in control. Now he feels the edge of divine justice growing closer. And when it strikes, it won't just free you, it will expose everything he thought he got away with. Type Amen to get blessing 303. This message is not meant to make you fearful, it's confirmation that you are about to receive divine clarity. What was once hidden is coming into the light. And that light will bless you, not break you. The man watching you is a man unraveling. His quiet is not peace, it's panic. The closer you come to full awareness, the closer he comes to being seen for who he truly is. You were never crazy for sensing something was wrong. You were simply ahead of the evidence. Now the evidence is catching up. Archangel Michael says the pain you endured is not in vain. It prepared you for a moment when truth would be undeniable. And that moment is now. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Your name is being cleared in realms beyond this one. Even ancestors are celebrating your breakthrough. They saw what happened and wept with you in silence. But now they rejoice. Your reputation is being rebuilt, not by man, but by divine order. And when it is restored, it will be stronger than it ever was before. Even the people who doubted you will sing your name with reverence. This man will not be able to hide anymore. His attempts to run will lead him right into the hands of truth. And you won't need to chase justice. Justice will find you. Archangel Michael says your light is too strong to be dimmed now. What's coming will silence every rumor, burn every false record, and elevate your destiny in full view. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. You are moments away from the confirmation your heart has prayed for. It will be simple, divine, and undeniable. Everything will click into place, and your soul will finally exhale. That man's fear is not just exposure, it's your voice. The voice he tried to silence is now echoing through realms, shaking loose every lie and summoning every truth. He's not just watching from a distance, he's watching with regret. Because deep down, he knew you were the one who carried light. And now the world will know too. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 7777. He hears your name in conversations he's not part of. People are beginning to talk about you again, but not with pity. This time, they speak your name with respect, awe, and curiosity, because they're starting to realize you were never the villain he painted. You were the prophecy he feared. What he once manipulated into silence is now turning into a spotlight. Every step you take is divinely led, and heaven is using your very existence to unravel the web he created. The more you shine, the faster his stories collapse. Archangel Michael says, your light is not just returning, it's expanding. You will glow in ways that will force even your enemies to acknowledge your truth. He will be left speechless, staring at the person he once underestimated. This isn't just exposure, it's a reckoning. What was once hidden in documents, memories, and backroom whispers is now erupting into clarity, and your name will rise out of the ashes like a divine signature. Type Amen to get blessing 3033. He thought no one saw the moment he chose betrayal. But heaven was there. Every whispered lie, every forged word, every false promise, it was all written down in the book of truth. The divine clock has struck. His time of hiding is ending. And you, the one he tried to erase, are now rising as the truth bearer. People are starting to see through him. His charm is failing. His control over others is slipping through his fingers like sand, and he cannot hold it back anymore. This man who once had the power to turn others against you is now powerless to stop the flow of justice that's coming straight for him. Archangel Michael says it will be swift, precise, and undeniable. Type Amen to get blessing 5255. Expect a divine encounter soon. Someone you barely remember will bring a piece of the puzzle he tried to hide. And the moment you hear it, your soul will recognize the truth in their voice. You may be shocked at how close this truth has been the entire time. Hidden in plain sight, in a name you heard 1,000 times, in a conversation you didn't fully understand before. The veil is lifting, and what you'll see will connect everything. He is shaking now, not because he's afraid of what you'll say, but because he's afraid others will finally believe you. That's what terrifies him the most. This isn't just your moment, it's your calling. You were destined to break this cycle, and now heaven is clearing every path for your divine elevation. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. Your silence was never weakness. It was divine strategy. While they mocked, plotted, and whispered, you were growing into the exact version of yourself that would one day crush every lie they told. And now you've arrived. Your presence alone is convicting. People will look at you and realize they were misled, and the shame will not be yours to carry anymore. He'll avoid your eyes in public. He'll stumble when speaking your name. His fear will be visible, and those around him will begin to wonder, what is he hiding? Archangel Michael says the answer is everything. He's hiding everything, and soon, everything will be revealed. This is not revenge, it's revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. Don't be surprised when those who distance themselves start to return. They'll come with strange smiles, awkward apologies, and shaky explanations. But you will see through them, because now, your spirit is stronger than their pretenses. Forgive them, but don't forget. Remember who stood with you and who stood against you. And know that heaven remembers too. You're about to be honored in a way that will shock even you. A door is opening, a divine door, that no man, no lie, and no betrayal can close. He will watch from the outside, realizing that what he tried to kill only bloomed more fiercely. His greatest regret will not be what he did, it will be that he ever thought you wouldn't rise. Type Amen to get blessing 6262. Your rise will be a declaration, not just of success, but of divine justice fulfilled. You will walk into rooms that once rejected you and be received like royalty. People will ask you for your version now. They'll want to know your truth. And you will tell it, not in anger, but in clarity and grace, because truth doesn't need to scream. This man will hear it from mouths he never expected. His own circle will begin to question him. And the house of lies he built will crumble with just a whisper of your truth. Archangel Michael says, nothing can stop what has already been declared in heaven. You are walking proof that betrayal does not end the story, it only sharpens the edge of your victory. Type Amen to get blessing 7474. A divine witness is coming. Someone who saw what happened, but was too afraid to speak, will finally gather the courage. And when they do, their words will shift the narrative forever. He won't be able to deny it this time. The evidence is divine, and the timing is perfect. You don't even need to chase the moment. It's already on its way to you. You'll feel it before it happens. Your body will sense the shift. Your dreams will begin to show you glimpses. Heaven is giving you previews of what's to come. This isn't just about your healing. It's about everyone who ever felt silenced, broken, or betrayed. Your story is becoming a banner of divine restoration. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. He knows now. He cannot outrun truth. No matter how many years passed, no matter how far he tried to move on, his shadow never left him. That shadow is your story, and now it's stepping into the light. You've grown too powerful to ignore. Your peace intimidates him. Your ability to rise without bitterness is the greatest proof of your divine covering. His mind is racing. What will she say? What does she know? But it's too late. Heaven already decided your vindication. Archangel Michael says, "Speak when guided, but let truth do the heavy lifting." It's already dismantling his illusions while lifting your name into places of honor. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. Soon, you'll witness a major shift. Something that once pained you will suddenly become your platform. And you'll understand why heaven allowed the delay. It was never punishment, it was preparation. There's still more coming. Files will open. Memories will resurface, voices will speak. The full truth is rolling in like a wave, unstoppable and divine. You may feel emotional, but do not let it shake you. You've been prepared for this. Your spirit is rooted, and your feet are steady. His downfall won't be because of you. It will be because of everything he did that heaven kept record of. You just happen to be the witness who shines through it. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. Keep watching. But don't chase. The truth is magnetized to your energy now, and it's drawing every answer to you. Every detail you once cried over will be accounted for. He will try to deny the timing, rewrite the memory, and even pretend none of it happened. But it will be too late. Truth doesn't need permission. The same mouth that denied you will be forced to speak in your defense. The same eyes that rolled in dismissal will widen in shock. This is divine reversal. Archangel Michael says your reward is greater than you know. The pain shaped your power. And now, the heavens are returning what was always yours, but multiplied. Type Amen to get blessing 4747.